Third time's a charm. Alright, this is my third time trying to get this intro right. Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to Endless Ocean Blue World. This is Helium Lemon 15. I'm recording this video a little bit closer to my bedtime. And today is September 10th. And I'm recording over a bunch of footage that I recorded about a few weeks ago. And we're here in the Zahab region with Hayako, trying to discover some new creatures, and some new fishies, and some new creatures, and make some new friends, and eat some new food, and find some more fish, and find my house. And here we found something. It's a yellow-band angelfish. That's a very pretty name. And it has a cool Latin name. I have a good memory, so I was thinking of like just finding a bunch of maybe like trees or animals or things and just memorizing the Latin name for stuff. Here, where is it? There it is. Here we have a Miniata grouper. I feel bad that I've grown up in the big city and like I love nature, so I want to kind of like, I don't know, rectify my whole life and learn a lot more about nature and hopefully get out into nature more. But I don't know, that's kind of an odd thing to say for somebody who plays video games on a YouTube channel for a hobby. There's a Mensa coin, but you don't even have to be good at math to find it. Get it? Because Mensa, no. Members of Mensa. No, I don't know. I don't have any interesting jokes about Mensa. Like, I know that, like, Asia Carrera is a member of Mensa or something. Here's a Puppus coin. A Puppus. And that was the end of that. That was the end of the Puppus show. No, I don't know. Darn it. Darn humanity and our light pollution, taking away, stars. Like, imagine the ancient Greeks could just see so many stars. Probably because, their land, like, they were really just kind of hilly and rocky and not a lot of trees to block their views, so they could just see stars on stars on stars. Anyway, like a bolt from the blue. It's another fresh fish, but it's not fresh by now. I like that. So, yeah, sometimes when you're training a dolphin, you'll just get a piece of fish that you can trade in for money. And as y'all probably remember, we're trying to grind for money so we can reopen Cavern of the Gods. And our salvage level increased. I'm sweaty, man. Yeah, so we have to raise 1 million Pelagos. We're at about 500,000. I'm doing so much just like off-screen grinding and stupid stuff. I don't even want to talk about it. It's kind of a labor of love, and this really is one of my favorite games, but like I don't want to say like I don't know what I signed up for, but when I started a LP of this game, but just like, oh my gosh. But still, I'm glad that I've done like the stuff that I have, because like I really made more progress on, like, for example, training the dolphins than I've ever made before. So we're going to go to the lovely South Pole place with the South Pole place, and we're gonna find some dolphins. And this reminds me of a movie that I saw recently, Where'd You Go, Bernadette? And my parents read the book, and they really wanted to go see the movie, so we actually saw it when we were on day trip in Bar Harbor, Maine. We just went to the movie theater and we saw Where'd You Go, Bernadette with Cate Blanchett. Here's an Adelie penguin. And the whole story of that movie is that they go to Antarctica, and like the daughter is really interested in it, and she is like talking about the penguins at one point, so that's why I thought of it. And if you ever have this game yourself, if you have a Nintendo Wii, if you have a Nintendo, that's an old reference. I wonder if anybody still watches JonTron. It's JonTron is old school by now. Everybody watches. I don't even know who everybody watches because I'm out of touch. Yeah, if you have a Nintendo Wii, go play this game. It's worth it. It's fun. You can learn about these creatures themselves and read their trivia. Pygocellus papua, I think that's what that said. It's a Gen-2 penguin. Gen-2 is a cool name. But at least it's not a Gentile, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know how I am. I'm crazy. I'm always making Bible references. I've made that one reference to like Jesus in the Great Bay Temple, like some obscure Aramaic phrase that he says in like the book of Matthew or something. I don't know. Here we're back in the Cicero Strait, and we straight out of here, about to have some adventures, you know? Triton Village Ruins. So, what are we doing here, I wonder? Well, probably finding some treasure. Yeah, I think there's a treasure rumor that's something about salvage rush, and it's like you gotta search the central area of the Cicero Strait. And this is a little cove. I think we went in here before for the Find the Blue Bird side quest. But if you go in here and you salvage, at first it looks like nothing here. It's like, huh, what'd I come all the way out here for? There's nothing in here, man. That's kind of disappointing. Like, seriously, like, there's nothing in here. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's hidden. It's hidden in the southwest corner there, alright. We got the little flash of lightning. And that's that business, so let's go home and see what it is. You know, bet it's something good. So, you know, with like these discounts on eBay, you never know, man. This guy ordered a PSP. It's some like big tip on a bus video where he's telling this random story about like... No, he's telling a story about somebody telling a story about this guy ordered a PSP on eBay and he got it and all he got was a burnt box. But like he's way more angry about it than that. Like I don't want to scream because it's kind of late. I'm already talking loud enough that it'll probably bother my neighbors, but I don't know. I'm not gonna shout. But yeah, it's really funny. It's like all he got was a burnt box, and then he goes on to speculate. He's like, why would the box be burnt? And now I've reached full LP inception because I'm talking about a guy talking about a guy talking about another guy. Right? I think so. I'm not gonna do the math on that. Here we got the Crusader loot. So that's pretty important. You know, being a Christian, I'm pretty ashamed of the Crusaders, but that's a whole nother subject. It's still awesome. Like, you feel like you're getting all these amazing treasures and learning about history and making bank by doing that, even though it's still not nearly enough bank as we would like. Here, we have this little telescope on our island, and we can check on the stars, and we can also check on the phase of the moon by doing this. So we actually had a couple side quests where we needed it to be a full moon. But we're gonna get back to that, because Hayako has a couple dolphins for us to check out. And here's my false killer whale, Boudica. Or no, this is Shulk. Shulk! Feel the power of the Monado. I'm really feeling it. Now it's rawing time. Okay. I can keep going for like 2.5 minutes probably with the Xenoblade quotes. I like how, like, I've been playing Xenoblade like way on the back burner. And I'm not that good at it, and it's like a game my friend lent me to. So I'll get stuck on one boss, and then I'll be stuck there for several months. and I'll just inch my way through the game like that. But the thing is, like, the game's like 24 hours, but like that's a speed run. It's like easily 60 hours, and that's probably not it, even if you go for 100%. Like, I'm probably like 20 hours into the game right now, but I've only made it to like the 4th area or something like that. I've made it to like the swamp that's right before the jungle. I don't know, I'm just bad at that game. Like, I don't get it, but it's nice. It's really nice. It's a nice game. I like the voice acting. I'm sure everybody does. They either like it or they find it annoying after a while. I mean, I like it because it's kind of a meme. So, anyway. The combat system is... I don't know, I kind of just spam, and that's probably because I'm not very good at it. And, trying to, like, complete side quests and stuff is, like, really overwhelming. And, like, just free exploring areas that you've already been to before is, like, pretty boring unless you already know what you're doing, because the game is so long and so huge. It's like the Breath of the Wild for the Wii. So, anyway. But, like, people like it, and that's the reason why Shulk is in Smash and everything, so what do I care? Playful Pal. Yay! So, I will see you guys in the next episode of Endless Ocean Blue World.